Hi guys, Mayflom here, and today, it's easier to see it sideways here, I got this at the craft store, and this is what it looked like. It was black, white, and brown, and just, I mean, it's okay, I guess, but I thought, oh, that's pretty boring. So I took some green craft paint and painted it green, and then I took some gold and a paintbrush and went over it in gold, and when those were dry, I took some Crackle Crazing medium here, spread it over, let it totally dry. And this is what it looked like after. So it went from that to that with those 3 steps, and I'll show it to you way up close here. So you can see some cracks and crazing and such. It's really, I love this stuff, and I think it looks so neat. I just love the effect. So now what I'm doing, can you see the difference from this side to this corner to the rest of it? What I'm doing, I have ground espresso distress ink, and I am kind of doing a twisting motion here, but I'm really trying to get some ink down in those lovely crazed cracks. And then after I put it on, I'm taking the blending tool and blending it out. And why am I doing that? Well, I'm doing it that way because I have found that a lot of times I can really squeeze, get it down in those cracks better if I do it by directly applying a lot of ink and then blending out to the areas where maybe I'm not as concerned. And just repeat until this whole surface is done. When that is done, guys, we're going to add a few buttons around the bottom, and that ought to do the rest of it there. We're going to add a few buttons around the bottom. I'm going to use PPA, which is the adhesive you always see me use here. Matte Finish, Archival, etc. All around best adhesive for button type things. So, okay, so that's that. Now, if for some reason you were concerned that, let's say, that this was going to come into contact, with moisture, you were concerned that the distress was going to bleed. I'm just trying to pick off, there's a little extra crackle on the end here. If you were concerned about any of that, guys, all you need to do is put a coat of matte finish PPA or matte finish medium of any kind over the top, and that will seal everything in. If you're not concerned like me, I am not at all concerned, then what you're going to do is just go for it. So I've got you guys at a funky angle, but I really can't show you this any other way. So down in here, because of the shape of this particular project, lots of nice adhesive on there. And then what I'm gonna do, I've got my little embellishment dish here. I'm just going to shake out some embellishments here. This is the Yuletide Greetings new bottle mix here that I've got. You could use any buttons and fun things that you wanted. In fact, if you have a bunch, maybe you have a lot of buttons and things that you really want to get used up, this would be a great project. So I'm going to start in the middle and work my way out, and I'm just not going to worry at all about the button colors if they're just so. I'm only looking at if the button size is right. I'm not worrying about the pattern, nothing like that. Just, is it the right size? And if it is, place it down, continue on, and repeat all the way around. Once you've got your layer down, you can then go back in, and this is why I say I don't really worry about it too much. You can go back in and I'll put a few spots of adhesive over the top. Remember, this dries totally matte finish and clear, so we don't have to worry about that. But I like to go in over and add some littler buttons, and if it gets too thick in one spot, just pull it off to the side. Add a few buttons, and I also like to take, scoot that back a little bit so you can see. So I like to take a few of the little sequins and things, and I like to just drop them on, the little beads and the little sequins. I like to just let them drop on and be randomly sprinkled on there. And oops, I've got a button that wants to be a part of it. Let me turn this over. As you can see, I've done both the front and back. So when this is finished and on display, it'll be complete. And I just love how this turned out. I think it turned out so cute, and it was so simple, you guys. Just a little bit of paint, a little bit of distressing, as you can see, and then of course all my fun little buttons and things. Now this is just another little tip from me to you. If you are working with something like this and you want to mix and match colors, oh, definitely do, definitely do. I was actually thinking about, this is the Winter Wonderland bottle, and I was thinking about if I needed more white buttons, I was going to go to that and pull more from there. But as it turned out, I'm happy with the mix that I have and the balance that I have. So I'm just going to set this aside and let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow it'll be ready to go up in the holiday display. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.